So welcome everyone. For today's practice, let's take 2 blocks. If you don't have 2 blocks, you can definitely still do the practice. It's just going to be quite a bit harder. So 2 blocks would be great. When you're ready, we're going to begin in hero's pose. So go ahead and take one of your blocks. If you like, take it on the lowest level, maybe right in between your ankles. And sit back towards your heels. Get a little bit more comfortable here. Take the hands right onto your thighs. Tuck the chin towards the chest. Let's begin to arrive into your practice. And starting by noticing the natural flow of your breath as it moves through your body. And if you're feeling like the breath is just moving into the chest, see what it feels like to pull the breath a little bit deeper. Just breathing through the belly, the rib cage, the chest, and exhaling in reverse. Let's time the inhales and exhales together into this smooth kind of wave. This is where we practice from. You can go ahead and open your eyes just about halfway. You keep the focus in. Lift your hips away from your block. Remove it. And take your other block with you. If you're not using blocks, just come onto the hands, but place the blocks on the lowest level. Go a little bit wider than the shoulders, personal preference. And grip the block nice and firmly between your fingertips, root through the index knuckle. As you inhale, drop the belly down. Roll the chest open, squeeze the shoulders together, and pull back on the hands. As you exhale, press, round the spine, engage, and draw the chin in. Inhale, drop down. Squeeze the shoulders, pull back on the hands to get a little bit more active. And as you exhale, tuck the tailbone, round the spine, and press the mat away. So movements that we do over and over and over again can kind of be lost, not as important. Sometimes when we change the smallest aspect of each pose or each movement, it can bring the awareness back. And take one more with your breath. And then return back into a tabletop. Keep pressing into the blocks, rounding through the spine, and take a step back with the right foot. Start to lift the right foot and bring the heel in line with the sit bone. Bend the right knee and press the foot higher up towards the sky. And tone the belly a little bit to feel some more firmness through the front of the body. Then as you exhale, draw the right knee towards the nose, round the spine. Inhale, send the right leg back. Keep bending the knee, pressing the foot up. And as you exhale, round the spine. Inhale, send it all the way back. Exhale, round the spine. Press the blocks, the mat away as hard as you can. And step the right foot all the way through the blocks. Place it on the ground to reach the arms up towards the sky. Drop the shoulders down, rotate the palms in. Start to sway a little bit from front to back as you back off your lunge. Lunge a little bit deeper. Just bring a bit of movement into the pose. With your next exhale, release your fingertips, your hands down towards your blocks. Tuck your back toes. Lift your back knee and send the front leg towards straight as you fold into your modified pyramid. Bend into your front knee as you breathe in. Take the blocks onto the highest level. Once again, if you're not using blocks, just use your hands on the floor. It's just going to be quite a little bit harder. Press into the blocks round through the upper spine, engage, and start to draw the right knee closer towards the chest as you lift the right foot up away from the ground as high as you can. As you inhale, step the right foot down, retract the shoulders, squeeze together. And exhale, press, lift the foot away from the ground. Inhale, drop down, squeeze the shoulders, open the chest. And exhale, press, round, lift. Drop the foot down, squeeze the shoulders, open the chest. We'll keep the blocks on the highest level as you exhale, press, and step the right foot towards the back of the space. So high plank on blocks. Take a moment to feel the engagement, squeeze the inner thighs together, press the blocks away. If you want to take a little bit of a wider stance, it will make this naturally a little easier for your balance, your stability. We'll lean into the left block a little bit more, drop the right block to the lowest level, second lowest level. Lean over to the right, drop the other block to the second level. Lean to the left, drop the right block, lean to the right, drop the left block. So plank pose. Bend the knees, send the hips all the way back into downward facing dog. Pedal the feet out a few times. Then roll forward, plank pose. Drop the knees down towards the mat. And set yourself up in tabletop. Press round through the spine. Step the left foot towards the back of the mat. Float the left foot away from the ground. Bend the knee. Press the foot up. Take an inhale. Tone the belly. As you exhale, round the knee towards the nose. Inhale, keep bending the knee as you press the foot up towards the sky. And exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, send it back. And exhale, slowly step the left foot all the way through the blocks. And send the arms towards the sky, low lunge. So there's those little subtle movements, front to back. And as you exhale, take your hands down towards the blocks, tuck the back toes, lift the knee, straighten the front leg, and relax. And inhale, bend the front knee. Take the blocks onto the highest level. Walk them underneath your shoulders. Press the blocks away, engage, and try to lift the left foot. Inhale, drop the left foot, squeeze the shoulders. Exhale, press, round, engage, and pick up. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, step down, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And as you exhale, round the spine, step back, high plank with the left foot. Stabilize for a second, maybe widen the distance between your feet. Lean over to the right, drop the left block to the second level. Lean over to the left, drop the right block to the second level. Lean over to the right, drop the left block to the first level. Lean over to the left, drop the right block to the first level. Plank pose. And exhale, send your hips back into downward facing dog. From your downward facing dog, keep your hands on your blocks. If you're using them, sweep the right leg all the way up towards the sky. As you exhale, draw the knee to the nose first, lift the left heel, round forward, press the mat away, lift the hips as high as you need to, maybe even hover the right foot before you step it down. Take the blocks onto the second level, retract the shoulders, come right into that supported lunge, maybe a little back bend. And as you exhale, send the hips back, fold over the front leg. Inhale, bend into the front knee, keep the back heel lifted and reach the arms all the way up towards the sky, high lunge. And as you exhale, ground the back foot and find warrior two as you reach the arms towards the front and back of the room. Just feel the outer edge of the left foot rooting down. Strong bend in the front knee. Flip the front palm, reverse your warrior, reach all the way up and back. And as you exhale, cartwheel your hands down towards the blocks. Keep them on the second level this time. Lift the back heel. Press, engage the shoulders. Try to lift the right foot without bending the knee. Inhale, step the right foot down. Squeeze the shoulders, open the chest. Exhale, press, engage, lift. Inhale. And exhale. And drop the foot down, breathe in, retract the shoulders. And as you exhale, step the right foot nice and slow back into high plank pose, lean to the left, drop the right block down, lean to the right, drop the left block down, and as you exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the left leg all the way up. Exhale, knee to nose first, high lift through the right heel as you round forward. Try to float the left foot as you flex the toes and step it all the way towards the mat. And take the blocks onto the second level. Breathe in, lean the chest through. And exhale, straighten the leg and fold. Inhale, bend the front knee, engage the left glute and rise up into high lunge. And ground the back foot as you breathe out, and opening into warrior two. And flip your front palm, reach back, keep bending the front knee. And exhale, take your hands all the way towards your blocks. Lift your right heel. Press, engage, and try to lift the left foot. Inhale, drop down, squeeze the shoulders. And exhale, round the spine. Lift the foot. Inhale. And exhale, press, round, lift. Inhale, retract. And exhale, high plank. Lean over towards the left side, drop the right block to the first level. Lean to the right side, drop the left block to the first level. And send your hips all the way back as you press into the arms. And keep both arms strong and straight here. What we'll do is intend to keep the legs as straight as we can. Begin to tiptoe all the way to the top of the space. Press into the blocks as hard as you can. If you need to bend the knees at any point along the way, feel free, but try to feel the hips stacking above the wrists, the shoulders, as we work this press motion. So when you get to the top, drop the heels, relax your body over your legs as you fold. And soft bend in the knees, rise up to stand, reach the arms towards the sky. And exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold down, bring your hands to your blocks. You use the blocks to find your halfway lift as you breathe in, lengthen the spine. And exhale, downward dog, step the feet back and send the hips back. Inhale, reach the right leg all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, round forward, softly step the right foot through the hands. Inhale, retract the shoulders, squeeze to the middle. And exhale, modified pyramid, send your hips back straight in the front leg. Inhale, rise up into high lunge. Let's have a little bit different as we exhale. Take a twist over towards the right side of the room and open the arms towards the front and the back. Keep bending into the front knee. Belly drawing in. As we breathe in, we're going to lead with the right arm, so ground the back foot, sweep the right arm all the way overhead, reverse your warrior. And as you exhale, cartwheel your hands down towards your blocks, take them onto the second level, and lift your back heel. Walk them a little further out in front of you, lean the weight into the right foot, and lift the left foot, bring the heel in line with the sit bone, come into support in warrior three. So as you exhale, draw the left knee towards the nose, round, and then hover the left foot beside the right foot without allowing it to touch the ground. Bend the left knee, send the left leg back, and exhale, left knee to nose, hover left foot beside right, and all the way back, supported warrior three. Last time. As we send it all the way back into supported warrior three, take a big step towards the back of your mat, walk the blocks back a little bit and fold over the front leg, modified pyramid. So keep your front leg straight, walk the blocks back a little closer. Option to take them onto the highest level. So what we'll do here is press into the blocks, round through the upper spine, keep the back heel lifted, try to lift the front foot, point the toes towards the front of the room, keep everything super strong and engage for 5, 4, 3, lift a little bit higher for 2, 1, drop the foot back down, roll the chest forward as you walk the blocks forward, and then step the right foot back into high plank pose, lean towards the left, drop the right block down, lean towards the right, drop the left block down, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the left leg all the way up towards the sky. As you exhale, draw the knee towards the nose. Softly step the left foot right through the hands, retract the shoulders open. And exhale, modified pyramid, folds. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Then exhale, twist towards the left side of the room. Open the arms up nice and wide. Keep bending into the front knee. As you breathe in, reverse your warrior. Lead with the right arm. Ground the back foot. Send the left arm all the way overhead. And as you exhale, take your hands down towards your blocks. Take them onto the second level. Lift your back heel, walk them forward, and find support in warrior three as you reach the right leg back. So as you exhale, draw the knee towards the nose, round the spine. Hover the right foot beside the left foot. Bend the knee, send it all the way back. Exhale, knee to nose. Hover the right foot beside the left. Inhale, send it all the way back. And as you exhale, last time, hover the foot. Inhale, send it all the way back. Take a big step towards the back of your mat and fold over your front leg, modified pyramid. For modified pyramid, find your halfway lift with your spine. Walk the blocks back a couple steps underneath the shoulders. Press into the blocks around, engage, and try to pick up your left foot. Point the toes towards the front of the room. Be here for 5, 4, 3, I know it's hard, for 2, On one, drop the left foot down, bend the front knee, walk the blocks towards the front. Step back, right into your high plank pose. Lean over to the left, drop the right block down. Lean over to the right, drop the left block down. Find yourself back in downward facing dog. Breathe in, send the right leg all the way back. Bend the knee, open the hip this time. Just let the hips start to stack over the opposite way as you send the hips high up towards the sky. Take an inhale to lift high into the ball of your left foot. As you exhale, come forward, but this time twist and bring the right knee all the way to the left tricep. Hold. Keep the back leg strong and straight. Try to bring the knee even closer towards the tricep, and then try to lift it higher up towards the armpit. So if you're really challenged here, stay. If you want a little bit more, without allowing the outer edge of the foot to touch the ground, kick the right leg towards the left side of the room, float it. Try to bring it a little bit higher, use the inner thigh muscles, and then start to bring it a little closer towards the front of your mat. Bend the knee, lift the hips, step the right foot through the hands, squeeze the shoulders, open the chest. Then exhale, modified pyramid. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, reverse warrior. And exhale, hands to blocks. Take the blocks onto the second level and find your support in warrior three. So as you exhale, pull the left knee towards the nose, round the spine, hover the left foot beside the right foot. Option to stay here. If you want a little bit more, start to bend into the right knee, shift the hips back, engage. Start to kick the left leg out towards the front of the space. Maybe stay here, or drop the right sit bone all the way towards the right heel. Reach the arms towards the sky, pistol squat. Okay, take the hands back towards your blocks. Maybe walk them back a little bit, engage, lift, send it all the way back, support in warrior three. Exhale, knee to nose, hover the foot, stay, or maybe start to kick it out, send it right into your unsupported pistol squat. Blocks down, hands down, lift, engage, send the left leg back. Right, last time here, I know it's hard, but you guys got this. Slowly take it into your variation. Just knowing that this really involves a lot of mobility to do these kind of things, a lot of strength. Send the left leg all the way back, step towards the back of the mat with your left foot. Drop the back knee towards the ground and sweep both the arms up towards the sky. And exhale, take your hands down towards your blocks. Send your hips back as you lengthen the front leg, half splits. And from your half splits, find a halfway lift with the spine. So if we want to make this really, really challenging, we're going to leave the blocks, the fingertips where they are, right at the front, beside our foot. Or if we want to make this a little more accessible, walk the blocks closer in. Press around the upper spine. Float the right foot. Point the right toes for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, drop the heel, walk the blocks forward, bend the front knee, lift the back knee, step back, high plank, lean to the left, drop the right block, lean to the right, drop the left block, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the left leg all the way towards the sky, bend the left knee, roll the hip open. Lift high in the ball of the right foot. As you exhale, round forward and cross the left knee to the right tricep, hold. Stay, or begin to kick the left foot out to the right side without allowing it to touch the ground. Try to bring it a little closer towards the front, a little higher. Then bend the knee, engage, step through the hands, breathe in, open the chest, and breathe out, modified pyramid. Inhale, high lunge. And exhale, twist left. Inhale, reverse warrior, left arm all the way overhead. And exhale, hands all the way towards your blocks. Second level, supported warrior 3 with the inhale. And as you exhale, draw the knee to the nose. Float the right foot beside the left foot. Stay. Or bend the left knee a little bit. Try to keep the left heel on the ground. Kick the right foot out. Maybe drop all the way down. Pistol squat. Take the hands down. Walk the blocks back a little bit. Press. Lift. Draw the right knee in. Send the right leg back. Might even be the hardest part. As you exhale, draw the right knee in. Hover the right foot. Bend the left knee, send it forward, come down, maybe reach up, hands down, draw all the way up and in, lower belly, send the right leg back. Last time. And all the way up and back into your supported warrior 3. Take a big step to the back of the mat with the right foot. Drop the right knee down. And sweep the arms up, low lunge. And as you exhale, take your hands down to your blocks, half splits, lengthen your front leg into folds. And stay here with the fingertips as you lengthen the spine, or walk them a little closer towards your body. Press into the blocks, into the floor. Engage, float the left foot, point the left toes for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, drop the heel. Walk the blocks forward, bend the front knee. Step back, high plank pose. Lean over to the left, drop the right block. Lean over to the right, drop the block. This time from your plank, just hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, drop the knees. Sit the hips all the way towards the heels as you remain with the hands on the blocks, coming into this variation of child's pose or head down. From your child's pose, come all the way up into a seated position. And bring the blocks with you. So don't worry guys, the fun is not over yet. Swing the legs long out in front of you. And if you're somebody who normally, as you sit, with the legs out in front of you, find kind of this rounding motion, which is pretty common. Maybe you lack flexibility in the hamstrings. What I'll encourage us to do really is to bend the knees so that we can try to sit up with a little more integrity through the spine, feeling, even in this position, quite a bit of engagement. So generous bend in the knees if you need to, not a big deal. So feet together at the top of your space. Take your blocks on the lowest level, place them one to the outside of each ankle. Then grab them and just kind of gauge about another block's distance apart. So it's going to be different for everybody, so you can kind of just feel this out and choose appropriately. But take your fingertips on the floor beside your hips. Sit up nice and tall. There's going to be minimal weight in the fingers. And start to float your left foot away from the mat. Bring it all the way over to the outside of the block. Lift it up and bring it back in. Pick up the right foot all the way over and drop it down. Lift it, bring it back in. Left foot all the way over. So this time as the heel grounds, keep it there, pick the right foot up, bring it all the way over. Make sure that you're not really rounding into your spine. You're sitting up nice and tall. Should feel pretty challenging to do this. Bring the left foot back, bring the right foot back. So level 1, let's go to level 2. Right, if it's a little bit too much, just keep it on the first level. No need to push yourself too hard on this. I know this is something we don't do often, so it can be pretty challenging. Pick up the left foot, swing it all the way over, and drop it down. Lift it all the way in, and drop it down. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, stay. Lift the opposite foot, bring it all the way to the outside, hold. This time left foot first, followed by right foot, all the way in. Whew. Last and final level of the blocks. So, right, even if you are rounding back in this, not a big deal, you're still going to be working pretty hard anyways, but the straighter the spine, the more benefit you're going to get out of this. Reach the left leg up, lift it, place it down, lift it back up, bring it all the way to center, drop it down. Lift the right, all the way over, and drop. Lift, and drop. Almost there, guys. So notice, are you tense through the breath? Are you tense through your body? Are you keeping everything nice and smooth? Whew. Great, so take the blocks beside you. Take a moment, just lean back a little bit, just shake the legs. Give yourself a nice little release, even internal, external rotation with the hips here. Might feel pretty nice. So a few more things are on our agenda today. The first thing is going to be basically to sit in that same position. Knees can be bent here. And then we're going to take our fingertips out in front of us. So the further you bring them forward, the more challenging it's going to be. So choose wisely. I'm going to take mine just about an inch or 2 inches right in front of my knees, and that is a pretty good place to be. So once again, light on the fingertips. We're going to press into them, draw the lower belly in, feel the muscles start to fire right there. Keep the feet together. Try to float them away from the mat. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop it down. Why is it so hard? It just is. So take your blocks now. Second level, I'm going to say, is the best option to work with. Once again, no blocks, no problem. Do it with the hands. It's going to be a little bit harder. So what we'll do, bring our feet together, flex the toes back in towards the face, press into the blocks. So blocks are kind of directly underneath the shoulders, somewhere around there. We'll lift the hips up, or intend to lift the hips up. So when we're in this position here, I want us to feel what is doing most of the work. So tune in with your body, see if you can feel. Right, is it the triceps, the shoulders, right? What is working here to keep your bum, intending away from the ground? And drop the hips down. So we're going to do that same thing again, but we're going to try to get more of our body involved here. So we'll come back into it, press, engage, lift the bum or intend to, flex the toes back in. So what we're going to do now is using the strength of our belly and our legs, we're going to start to draw the heels closer in towards the bum. As they start to slide back, the hips start to lift. You feel a lot more engagement here for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, slowly slide them all the way back. Maybe fix your mat if you want, and drop the hips down. So you've got one more round here. Press, engage, lift. So same thing as we did before. Start to draw the heels back, lift. The hips higher away from the ground, hold. If you're feeling pretty stable here, maybe fire up, lift the feet. If you're feeling pretty stable here, bend the knees, keep the feet floating, hover. Start to lift. If you want to take this right into a handstand, feel free, but I'll hold right about here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly send the legs all the way back out in front of you. Drop the heels down, sliding forward. Keep sliding, sliding, sliding. And drop the bum down. Whew. Nice work, guys. I know that's not easy. The hard part's over with now. Just bring the soles of the feet together. Lift the knees open, grab the ankles, lean forward a couple times as you rock back and forth to remove any sort of flesh from underneath the sit bones. And sit up nice and tall. And as you exhale, walk the fingertips forward, folds, relax down. And rock the hands all the way back in. And close up through the hips. Draw the knees back together. Take one of your blocks. Come all the way onto your back. Keep your knees bent. From your back, lift your hips away from the ground. Take the block on the second level, maybe the first level, drop it right under your hips. Release your hips down, supported bridge. So from supported bridge, pull right knee towards chest. If you need to kind of adjust the block, feel free to do that. Grab the shin, stretch the left leg out towards the front of the room, drop the heel down, and flex the toes towards your face. You draw the right knee towards the chest. So tune in, see if you can notice this connection between the more you pull the right knee in, the more the sensation along the top of your left hip increases. And when you felt that out, see if you can see the connection between a deeper breath and a deeper stretch. And gently release your right foot down, put a bend into the left knee and draw it all the way towards your chest. Interlace, grab the shin. And lengthen out through the right leg as you drop the heel down. Flex the toes in. And just work yourself here a little bit. Pulling the knee towards the chest, pressing the heel away. And breathing deeply. And gently release your left foot. Put a band into the right knee as well. And last few moments here in supported bridge, it might feel nice to lengthen both the legs towards the front of the space, or it might feel nice to send them both towards the sky. Begin to pull the knees towards the chest if they're in the air. And wherever you are, drop the soles of your feet back towards the earth, one at a time. And pressing into the floor, lifting your hips away from the block and lowering them all the way down. Take the knees, pull them towards the chest. One last time, give yourself a nice big hug, curling your shoulders, head away from the mat. And as you exhale, Shavasana, release your body heavy. So feel free to take as much time here as you like, as you need, and as you have. Thank you so much for joining me and sharing this practice. Namaste.